You've tried creatine, protein powders, pre-workouts, and your physique still looks the same. Stop wasting your money, all right? You don't need more supplements. You need better standards. These are the 5 supplements and the only supplements that you need to build a lean aesthetic physique. Now, supplement number 1 is consistency, the king supplement. You cannot beat consistency. All right, it's the number 1 thing. You know, you can take all the supplements you want in the world, but if you're going out on the weekends, you know, maybe you're training, you're taking your sups throughout the week, you're getting your creatine in, and then you're just having full blowouts on the weekend, it's not gonna work. Yeah, or if you're just showing up to the gym for a month, it's not gonna work. You need to be consistent. All right, it's not a case of having perfect weeks. Every session has to be perfect, but you need to keep showing up, even on the days when you don't feel like it, when you don't feel motivated. They're the days that count the most. So you need to be consistent, and that's where the results will come. That's where they will compound, because so many people, they're showing up to the gym a couple days a week, and then they're going out on the weekends and going off structure, off their meal plans, you know, then they're skipping the sessions, and it's the reason they don't see results. Yeah, if you actually want to see results, you need to have consistency. Supplement number 2 is whole foods. Yeah, whole foods, the ultimate fat burner. All right, you don't need all these fat burning supplements. You need a better diet. You need to fix your diet. You need to start eating whole foods at all times. Yeah, your cravings are going to go down because you're going to be a lot more satiated from all the food. Like, you can't be eating all this processed shit and then taking all these supplements and expect results. All right, you're going to, trust me, you don't need the fat burners. The biggest fat burner of them all is eating whole foods, eating proper nutritious food that's going to fuel you, that's going to improve your mood, it's going to improve your sleep, it's going to improve your recovery, your energy throughout the day. Yeah, you don't need to rely on the pre-workout to get through your day. Whole foods, it's the way forward. Your physique will change almost instantly. Like, almost instantly. If you're someone right now who's eating pizza, you know, frozen pizza, fish fingers for dinner, fix it up. All right, fix it up. Get some salmon in your diet. Get some chicken. Get some good quality foods. You know, get your vegetables in. Yeah, fix your diet. All right, and start eating whole foods. That is the biggest way to just like achieve this lean look that you're looking for. You're going to look a lot more vascular. Your inflammation's going to go down. And like I say, you don't need any supplements. You just need a better diet. The next supplement is hydration, the ultimate pre-workout. All right, you don't need pre-workout. Now, granted, I do use pre-workout myself the odd time to maybe get me through some of the sessions, you know, where I'm not feeling as up for it. But majority of the time, the reason that you're so low energy is because you're dehydrated. So what I like to do first thing in the morning is wake up. Technically, this is an actual supplement you can buy. All right, electrolytes. I talk about it time and time again. Electrolytes is probably my number 1 supplement. Me personally, for just, you know, being sharp, being full of energy on a daily basis. But it's not required. It isn't necessary. There's no supplement that you 100% need. It's all in the diet. It's all in, obviously, staying hydrated on a daily basis. But just get some salt in your body upon waking. Yeah, salt and water. Rehydrate yourself. Fuel yourself. You're going to have better mood throughout the day. Better energy. Yeah, you're going to flush all the toxins, all the shit out your body that you've been, you know, like you've been necking on the weekends, necking the pints. Just get it all flushed out your body, all that poison. The dirty donut at the end of the night. Get it all out your body. Flush it all out. And like I say, you're probably waking up groggy in the morning and you're heading straight for the caffeine to rely on that. But I'm telling you now, just get rehydrated first thing upon waking. Yeah, get a litre down you straight away. Me personally, I like to get 4 to 5 litres a day, sometimes 6. Like I said, I'm a big advocate for caffeine. That is a supplement I very much like to use. I do like my morning coffee, but hydration is key. It's so key, and you're gonna have better pumps at the gym. Yeah, and it's just a game changer. All right, you don't need pre-workout. You don't need all this crazy, all these sups they're advertising for energy. You just need to be rehydrated in the mornings and stay hydrated throughout the day to be cognitively sharp, to be, like I say, just operating like an absolute machine. The next supplement is recovery, the ultimate muscle building supplement. Now, you don't need the test boosters. You need better sleep. You need better stress management. Calm your cortisol. Like, you might think you're not making progress, so you're gonna need these test boosters, or maybe you're thinking about getting on something, taking something to boost your muscle. It's because you're not prioritizing your sleep. You're probably having 4 or 5 hours a night scrolling your phone to 2 a.m. Yeah, you're probably getting like 4 or 5 hours sleep a night, and then going into work and just feeling like shit. Like, you need to prioritize your sleep. You need to be getting 7 to 8 hours a night, sometimes 9. And like I say, just prioritize your rest days. So important. You might be going gym 6-7 times a week. You're not giving your body that time to recover. All right, your body grows outside the gym, not inside. And control your stress, but on them rest days, make sure you're still active. You're still getting your steps in. Yeah, but recovery is so, so important. All right, no supplement you can buy out there that's just going to boost your muscle progress. Like, that is the number one supplement. All right, recovery, prioritize it big time, protect it. Go to bed at the same time, wake up at the same time. Yeah, it's very, very important. And the fifth and most powerful supplement is identity. All right, how you're almost perceiving yourself. Yeah, self-perception. How you're perceiving yourself on a daily basis. Are you acting in alignment with the person you want to become? All right, the standards you live by. Because the standards you live by right now, the lifestyle you're living right now, is a reflection of like what you're seeing in the mirror, how you perceive yourself, how you identify yourself. So if you're not happy with how you're looking, it's just purely based on the lifestyle you're living, and you need to fix your identity, and you need to fix your self-talk, and just become aligned with the person you're meant to be. How can you do that? Like I say, fixing your diet, fixing your habits, getting in the gym, not relying on motivation to move forward. Another thing, journaling, right? Start writing down who you want to be. Get very clear on the vision, on the physique, how you want to be looking, how you want to be operating on a daily basis. Write it down in affirmations, in, like say, journaling, in my own process, my own daily standards, which I stick to every single day. There is not a day I won't go by that doesn't go by that I just don't do my daily standards first thing in the morning. A morning process, get a morning routine in place. Just get some structure to your life. Yeah, identity is so important. Have the right mindset. It's all about the mindset. If you don't have the right mindset, you just ain't gonna move forward. It's that simple, and you're gonna stay exactly where you are. You ain't gonna see any progress in the gym. And like I say, you don't need all these supplements to feel good about yourself. Yeah, there's a lot of supplements online that are promoting, feeling good, feeling better, improving your mood. But nothing will improve your mood if you stay in the identity that you're currently in. That's just making you feel like shit all the time. Because this is why most lads stay stuck. They're trying to change their body with all these supplements, without actually changing the way they look and feel about themselves. So fix your identity. It's so important. It's the biggest supplement. It's the most important supplement. Just fixing your identity, fixing your mindset, and just becoming aligned with the highest version of yourself you can possibly be. Now, if you do actually want real supplements that you can actually buy, again, I'm not promoting supplements. Me personally, you need to get them things locked in first. Start prioritizing your sleep, start prioritizing your diet, fixing your mindset, fixing your self-talk before even thinking about, picking up the protein powder, all of this. But there is a few handful of supplements I do use on a daily basis. Yeah, number one is creatine. Again, that's been proven. It's very cheap, very reliable, and I use 5 grams a day for that. But again, I'm not going to go into details about it. There's been countless amounts of videos, countless amounts of studies on creatine and its importance. It's very, very, very important for cognitive function and stuff like that, and muscle building. Another one is vitamin D3, especially if you're someone that lives in the UK. We lack a lot of sun, so that is another one I use. Protein powder, again, I recommend it. There's a lot of shit ones out there though, maybe a hydrolyzed protein or isolate, something that digests well, something that's not going to cause inflammation. You can get it if you struggle to hit your protein goals. Me personally, I don't particularly use it that much, again, but if you're someone that does struggle to hit their protein goals, I guess it is handy. And caffeine is another great one, absolutely fantastic. I do love a coffee. So again, use it but don't abuse it. All right, it's a tool. It's to enhance your performance. If you're lacking sleep, if you're not getting your sleep in, if you're not getting any of that in your hydration, another one, electrolytes. Electrolytes probably the number one I'd recommend. Just upon waking, I like to get my electrolytes in every morning. But that is it. That is honestly it. They're the only supplements that aren't completely necessary. In all honesty, in my opinion, all you really need, if you're someone that lives in the UK, is vitamin D3. And again, maybe electrolytes. But that's just me personally. But you don't need it. All right, supplements ain't necessary. Get them 5 things locked in first before you even think about buying the protein powder, buying the creatine, buying the pre-workouts, because you don't need them. All right, they're all a waste of money if them things ain't locked in first. So consistency, whole foods, hydration, recovery, and identity. Those are the 5 supplements you need to build your physique and the person behind it. If you need help installing these 5 in your daily routine, you can DM me the word SUP over on my Insta and I'll send you over a daily blueprint. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next video.